Hello, and welcome to the 5th episode of the UIM Progress series. My goal for this week is to escape from the early game. We're starting at 1470 total level, and we're going to be chasing a pretty iconic piece of gear for Iron Man. I can't wait to get started. Let's get into it. And 69 agility coming in, only one more till Song of the Elves. Although I think I've mentioned this before, I'm going to push on till 73, as that level is pretty helpful for Zaya runecrafting. Always grateful for a bit of free herblore XP. This might be from out of nowhere, but I decided to do the Varrock medium diary. One of the steps is to have the apothecary make you a strength potion. And there we go. Just gathering the materials to make our first dig site necklace. The Varrock West Bank basement has to be one of the most nostalgic places in this game. I think we were all convinced in middle school that if we could somehow get down here, we would be millionaires. Alright, gold bar obtained. Alright, we got the ruby necklace made, just gotta enchant it, and it becomes a dig site pendant. That'll be pretty helpful in the future when we start doing birdhouse runs again. Gonna go ahead and set the necklace up so I can teleport directly to Fossil Island. Alright, so I have a confession to make. Back in the day, I always used to choose the fighting boots. If you went to middle school in the early 2000s, you understand. I'm just gonna turn these into litter anyway. But I think now that we've reached this point, we can do the 4 emotes for the diary. And that's a task complete, just have a few annoying ones left. I don't know why I've been holding on to this lamp from cleaning finds in the museum, but let's go ahead and use it. Okay, our remaining steps are to make 20 mahogany planks at once, and use the balloon transport system from Varrock. And since I don't have 20 inventory spaces, I'm going to have to die to Hespori. And unfortunately, this is going to delete the lunar staff, so we're going to have to get some Drayman branches. Picking up a couple Drayman branches real quick. I will be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the balloon transport system minigame. Yeah, okay, that one wasn't me. Clearly I got distracted. Okay, we have successfully ballooned to the lumberyard. I think clicking on any of these will complete the diary step. 20 mahogany planks coming up. This is not going to be cheap. But I believe, yep, that is our last task. Alright, Toby, I will be taking my herblore XP now. Alright, let's drop this armor and use the lamp. 7.5k herblore XP. Very nice. That'll get us 61 herblore. Gonna go ahead and open these clues up. Yep, that's about what you expect. And the medium. Ooh. I mean, it's no rangers, but let's not get greedy here. Actually, the green d'hide chaps aren't bad. It'll be a while before I can wear the black d'hide. 56 ranged. So this is why I got the second Drayman branch earlier. It's required for the Sir Amik Var's subquest and Recipes for Disaster, which is the last one I have left. Huh, I didn't realize killing a black dragon would be a combat task, but there's the dragon token, and I definitely didn't get chanced. I actually had a really scary moment where my internet seemed like it was cutting out. That would not have been ideal. Just need a vanilla pod and we can continue. Man, this is such a cool cutscene. This guy is so cute. They should really bring him back for another quest. Alright, once this handsome little fellow roasts our brulee, we'll be ready to turn in the subquest. And from there, the only thing standing between us and Bear's Gloves is Desert Treasure. Although personally, I'm not in a huge rush to get Bear's Gloves. It'll be a while before I really start combat training. But finishing off Recipe for Disaster does give you a pretty juicy experience reward, which I plan to use in Herb Lore, obviously. Alright, and that's the last person freed. 222 quest points. So I've had some pretty crazy IRL stuff come up this week. Specifically, my air conditioner broke. So I was trying to think of something I could do that was both AFK and would progress the account. In the long term, I'd like to be able to wear my 2 pieces of black d'hide, which both require 70 range. Although in the short term, there's a quest series that I've been putting off. Specifically, I need to do Morning's End Parts 1 and 2. Part 1 requires 60 range, so I figured I'd go ahead and knock that out. And I figure if I go ahead and do it at Ammonite Crabs, I might be able to stack up a few fossils as well. I know if I were super efficient I'd have birdhouse run supplies, but like I said, it's really hot in here, I need something to just AFK. And that'll be 57 range, looks like the combat interrupted the pop-up. It's kind of flying by. 58 range. I went out and bought a few thousand more bone crossbow bolts. I figure rather than having a level goal, I'm just going to use these till they're out. And 62 hit points. Ooh, that's 1475 total. And 59 range. So I had OBS recording the wrong window. Oops, here's 60 range though. Yeah, I did it again. 62 range. Gonna get a nice cinematic shot for this level. So we're well past the level needed for Morning's End Part 1. But this has made me realize we can start chasing a ranged upgrade. Once I'm done using these bolts, we're gonna head out and try to get ourselves a rune crossbow. 62 range. Got about 1100 crossbow bolts left. I think the remaining bolts might get me to 63, but we'll see. I am well aware that I look like an absolute champion in this gear, but honestly I can't be bothered getting a green d'hide top just to throw it away. And there's a hit points level, 63. And any minute now we'll be getting another range level. And that's 63 range. Pretty close to another combat level, but it's not going to come from range. And with just over 200 bolts remaining, this will probably be the last level. Honestly, for how cheap it is, the bone crossbow is kind of unbeatable. I've definitely invested less than 100k into this training. And as you can see, my gear is less than ideal. And 64 range. We definitely ended up getting a little more XP than we needed. This was definitely a productive use of my AFK time. And we got a couple fossils from that, and a book of knowledge that we're going to use on Herb Lore. Alright, I misclicked and accidentally opened a birdhouse while I was resetting aggro. No evil chicken piece from 6 offerings, what a scam. Easy casket? Okay. Funny coin number. Goodbye, Dorgish crossbow. You've served me well. So we're gearing up to go out and fight the crazy archaeologist, which is probably the easiest way for an Iron Man that's not a hardcore to get a rune crossbow. It's a pretty easy fight, and it's in low level wildy. But you really only have to get sloppy once. But real quick, I'm gonna go get some monk's robes for a nice little prayer bonus. I hope I don't regret this, but I'm just gonna bring all of my chaos runes. If I get killed by another player, I just drop everything. I don't get to keep 3 items. But let's cross that bridge when we get to it. Alright, that was a pretty messy kill, ended up using a lot of food. Obviously not expecting the crossbow in the first kill. Sorry, I don't know why the combat achievement baited me. But anyway, what I'm really hoping for to get early is a looting bag, as that will make being death-piled much less stressful. And there we go, literally second kill, not bad. These kills are going a lot slower than I thought they would. I guess I'm used to killing him with the Trident of the Swamp. 4 KC. Alright, I think I'm gonna stay for one more kill. I know I could get more kills per hour if I hopped worlds, but honestly, with my gear, these kills are so slow it doesn't really matter. Oh, a prayer potion. I guess we can stay for a little while longer. Honestly, these kills are so slow, I'm thinking about using Ivan's Blast. Okay, finish it. Oh yeah, I forgot he drops the power amulet. That would have been more fun to do than Ham's storerooms. Alright, I'm aware of how scuffed this looks, but I need to get rid of a few of these herbs. It'll only get me a few K XP, but I might as well use them. Alright, that definitely looked worse than it was. Ended up cashing in 5k Herblore XP. Alright, so I ran the DPS calc and Ivan's Blast is way better than what I was using. I should be able to do much better this time. Yeah, this kill went so much better. And our first kill back, we get our looting bag back. Nice. Second kill of the trip, prayer potions. Alright, third kill, let's see what we get.
Peacekeeper.
No way. 9 KC rune crossbow. That is insane. Let's see if we get to keep it. And we're out. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I just want to look at it. So we're just going to alch the spare rune crossbow. And to make room in the inventory, I think we're going to go ahead and try to get rid of this grapple as well. But it feels so good to finally have a rune crossbow. Here at the Catherby crossbow shortcut. It feels nice to have an item we're going to be using for quite a while. My hardcore still uses a rune crossbow at 2.2k total level. At least in some situations where you'd use it over the blowpipe. Alright, diary task done. And one more place I want to use the grapple before I drop it. So long, Myth Grapple. Figured I'd work in the Lumbridge Elite Diary. I am not a fan of this animation, that looks painful. And completing this lap will be a diary task as well. I'm pretty close to finishing the Lumbridge Medium Diary, and the Explorer's Ring 2 will be pretty clutch for herb runs. Let's go make a coif. Easy peasy. Just gonna grab the Drayman staff so I can go to Puro. Catch an Essence Sampling. And gotta make some lava runes. Oh, I must be on a Guardians of the Rift world. Let's see if I can remember what to use on the altar. Those are not lava runes. I was supposed to use the earth runes on the altar, wasn't I? Alright, take 2. No one saw that until I decided to put it into a YouTube video. There we go, lava runes made. That's all the tasks completed. Let's go get that experience lamp. Three daily teleports to the Falador herb patch is going to be pretty nice. $7.5k herb lore XP. And this is where I'm going to end it for the week. My goal for this week was to escape from the early game, and hopefully I achieved that by getting the rune crossbow. Additionally, I got some ranged levels knocked out, which was pretty nice. Anyway, I appreciate everyone who's been watching my videos. I can't believe this is episode 5. Each one of your views means a lot to me, and I can't wait to see what we get up to in the future. On that note, I hope y'all have an awesome weekend. My first hardcore video should be out shortly. Hopefully it's a nice change of pace from these videos.